First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you for joining us. Really do appreciate it. We are live streaming across all of our different platforms here at Fox 12 Oregon. So you found us. Don't forget you can go there as well, whatever one you're on, and watch these segments afterward and share them and let everybody know about what we are talking about. And we cover a wide range of things on this show. We are now, going to be discussing a two-day festival. It's coming up this weekend to celebrate the Mariana Islands. It's the first of its kind here in the Pacific Northwest, and we want to learn about that. We want to educate ourselves about the Mariana Islands and all the really cool things that are happening here over the next couple of days of this weekend. But to do so, we've got, joining us right now, Bertina Grajo and Melissa Cayton, who are here to talk about that. And really, you know, I want to learn so much more just about what's happening this weekend. But I think to start off, just for everybody to get, you know, kind of the grand scheme of things and understanding, can you tell us about the Mariana Islands and where they are and just a little bit of the facts of that part?
Yes. Hi. So, Hafaday, my name is Bertina Grajo. I'm the founder of Marianas Alliance for Growth of Islanders, which is actually hosting Marianas Festival. I'm a native Chamorro from the island of Guam. And so we are from the Mariana Islands, consisting of Guam, Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and a chain of islands in the Pacific Ocean. And we are the Chamorro and the Rafalawash communities, indigenous to the islands. And, we're on here to share about our two-day festival. Day one is a day full of workshops, cultural workshops, and day two would be 9 hours of nonstop music and cultural dancing at Blue Lake Park in Fairview, Oregon.
I love it. Yeah, 2 days. And let's talk about the the different workshops and things like that. So what was it that made you want to put the workshops into the festival, and what can people expect from those?
Yeah, so, going back home to the islands is extremely expensive. So the idea was to bring the islands to the Pacific Northwest to really unite our people and to share our culture with the community. This is a free event. Everybody is invited. Our workshops consist of weaving, carving, sling throwing, pottery, historical lessons. And so we're inviting the community. You do not have to be from the islands to come and join and learn about our culture. And we wanted to keep everything free and to just build that sense of community and unity amongst each other and with everybody in the Pacific Northwest.
I love that, bringing everybody together, and how dispersed are, people from the Mariana Islands here in the Northwest?
So one of the things that was really important to what made us do this is that I believe that our community is large out here, and we are completely underserved in the community. And we used to own a food truck back in 2015. And from that, we were able to meet so many people that we didn't know were here. Everybody kind of came out of the woodworks. And so we started to build relationships, and we had people flying in for this event from the Mariana Islands, either hosting, being a vendor, or just coming to participate. And we had people flying in from all over the United States. And so what was a one-day event turned into a two-day event. And so we're super excited about that because it showed people were hungry for it out here.
I love that. It started with food, and then, now people are hungry for not just 1 day, but 2 days. So that's a tremendous amount of work as well that goes into that. But I mean, how amazing that people are flying from all over the world and all over the country. Melissa, tell us about your experience with this.
Yeah, so I work heavily with I'm with the Evergreen Public Schools, and so I work a lot with Pacific Islanders and just students and families in general. And there's so many Chamorro students. There's a lot of emphasis in big communities in the Polynesian, but they're not represented, and they're hungry to learn. A lot of Chamorro families move out here due to health. They need better doctors or college, school. They move out here, and it's really expensive to go back home. So they don't get the experience of their own culture, and they're hungry for it. And so they come to me. I'm from Guam also, so Hafaday, Melissa here. And I really want them to experience what we grew up with, what we learned other than food, you know, more than with language and stories and history. And so we have this little Mariana Islands youth leader group in Clark County, consisting of all of our high schools, to be our host of this workshop. So giving them a leadership role in their community at the same time of benefiting and all this knowledge and skills and master skill sets that has been passed down from our parents, our grandparents, our ancestors, bringing it here to the Pacific Northwest, not just to share with our families, but our community as well. And really proud of all the work. And everybody has stepped up to collaborate. Like, it's such a need that everyone's like, I'll be there. And no one's asking for anything. So it's pretty beautiful.
Oh, I mean, it sounds like, as you know, Bertina, you're mentioning, you know, underserved, and you know, this being the kind of the first of its kind. People are coming from all over the place. So, you know, how does it feel? How does it feel for you to be able to help organize this, for both of you to organize this and be able to bring everybody together and help share the culture, not only celebrating it amongst yourselves, but also sharing it with the community as a whole too?
You know, it's extremely emotional. And I think that that's one way to sum it up. It brings that pride and, you know, pride for our people. And I want them to feel that when they come there, and give them that little reminder that we are, you know, on Guam, one of our core values, we say, is Inafa Maulik, and it's restoring that harmony. And that's what we hope to achieve and, you know, bring people together. So for me, organizing, yeah, it's been a lot of work, a lot of hours, but I do it because I know it's for our people, it's for the community, and I want people to come there and feel that. And I know that they will, leaving there, like seeing the cultural dances. It's a great feeling.
It's got to be. I mean, and obviously so needed and so valuable for everybody that's going to be involved. I want to go back to talking about those cultural workshops just a little bit more, because, you know, the food can clearly bring a lot of people together. But you mentioned there was, I think, some weaving. Can you tell us just a little bit more about what some of these different workshops are that people can learn when they come out to this?
Mel, you want to talk about the workshops? Or?
Sure. All of them are traditional, cultural, from our own home islands. These are teachers, master teachers. Maybe they learned on island. They learned from their own parents. It's been the skill has been passed down in their own family set, or by just curiosity and passion. And so we have this collective group of various skills, you know, just bringing it to all. I think it's really important, because as food brings people together, right? Yeah. There's so much more, you know, and nobody knows. You don't hear the Mariana Islands. You don't hear that often. You don't hear the Chamorro people, or, you know, you don't hear. So this is pretty important. And I feel like with everybody stepping up, there's this phrase, it's Zengin Tahita, pues Hadzi. If we don't, then who will? And it's got to start somewhere. And just last night we were on this podcast, and we were talking about 2 generations have passed, and now it's kind of like getting watered down. So what do you do to preserve it? You just kind of got to bring it back and put the labor into it. So it's a beautiful seed for sure.
Yeah, bring it back and get everybody together and to go through that. And, you know, as you mentioned, 2 generations, things can get, you know, people get involved in all kinds of different things, but to bring that culture back and make sure that everybody's remembering and learning about that, that's really amazing. For the general community as a whole in the Pacific Northwest, what do you think is the most important thing for them to know about Mariana Islanders?
I think that we are an extremely welcoming group. If you need something, we are there. We invite everybody to be a part of our group. And so we just invite everybody to come to this festival and learn more. And you will feel that sense, that hospitality, and the sense of belonging.
You also mentioned, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You were going to say something there, Melissa.
Oh, I think I just went, But,
okay.
You know, the diaspora
it's
side,
Zoom, you know.
these are what I was just going to add. I think, like, all these people coming together are the diaspora. We have the skill. We're from home, but we're here. What can we do? So we're doing just this.
One other thing I wanted to touch on, you mentioned that there's 9 hours of dancing on the second day. That is a lot of dancing. So for people who are coming out to that, you know, what's that experience like of the celebration and the different dances that you have?
Yes, so it's actually 9 hours of dancing and music. So our Chamorro music. But I would like to add as well, on day one of workshop, we are having a Chamorro dance and chant workshop that is open to everybody. Right now, we have about 128 participants. And so for the opening ceremony day of, they will be dancing to open up the ceremony. So they're going to practice what they learned on the 24th. And so we have 4 Chamorro dance groups across the United States. Well, 2 from Washington, 1 from Vegas, 1 from California, coming in to do Chamorro dancing. And then we have our headliners, actually Pacific Cool, coming from Guam. And then we have various artists across the Pacific Northwest in the United States coming to perform. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's huge. That's amazing. And I want everybody to fully understand too, to know where, when, and how they can come and join in and participate and watch and learn. So can we give them just those specifics there?
Absolutely. To register for Friday, August 23rd at Heritage High School, you can go to our website, www.marianasfestival.com. And then you'll also find information there about our Saturday event, which is at Blue Lake Park in Fairview. And everything is on our website. Please visit it. Our social media is Marianas Festival on Instagram and Facebook. There's a lot of content on there.
Yeah,
and
there
10 a.m. is the opening ceremonies, and it's going to be pretty cool. So we hope that everybody's there for that opening part.
It sounds really cool. I mean, and to have all those dance troops coming in at the same time, I mean, just amazing. Well, thank you very much for both of you for joining, you know, here for this Fox 12 Now segment, just to talk about your culture, talk about the festival, and educate people a little bit more, and about how cool it's going to be this weekend. So it just sounds like amazing, and so everybody can go check that out at the website, and certainly go in and participate. And now I'm going to be honest, I'm thinking about the food, since we mentioned that like 3 or 4 times. So, but that's just one part of it. But thank you both so much for joining me here today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, thank you. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, no, it sounds amazing. Yeah, so I think you probably will be. See you there. Well, thank you. And for everybody who's watching live too, we're going to take a quick break here in just a second, but I want to let you know that coming up at 1:30 p.m., I told you we cover a wide range of topics here on the show. We're going to be having a comedian, Eugene Merman, on, and you may know him better as a voice on Bob's Burgers. So he's going to be here in town performing coming up soon, but he'll be joining us live at 1:30 p.m. So you can come right back to whatever platform you're on and join me right there. If there's breaking news, we'll have that as well. We cover a lot throughout the afternoon, but thanks for being a part of the show. Don't forget to share this segment too and let other people know about it. But we'll take a break right now. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.